Hi, this is the initial episode of Missed It by How Much. In this experiment, we are going to finish the 1994 baseball season that was interrupted by a strike on Friday, August the 12th, 1994. This 29th anniversary saw a lot of potential historic production and seasons not fulfilled due to the strike. To start off with, let's look at the standings. In the National League East, the Montreal Expos, which are no longer a team, had a chance to win the division and perhaps win their first World Series. The Braves, who had become a perennial division winner, who also hadn't won a World Series, were also in the running to win the division or make the playoffs with the new wild card. National League Central, the Reds and the Astros were in a dead heat. The Astros led by Jeff Bagwell, who was on a historic season of hitting .367 with 39 home runs and 116 RBIs in 110 games. Unfortunately for Bagwell, the day before the second to last day of the season, he got injured with a pitch hitting his hand and is going to be out at least 5 weeks. That would not end the season, but would take a major chunk of the game that we will be simulating. This experiment involves running the OOTP, or Out of the Park Baseball 22 game engine, to see how the season would complete, what statistics would happen, which teams would make the playoffs, and which team would eventually win the championship. I will not be playing these games, but I will just be reporting, much like the Marvel Comics character, the Watcher. We will be joining those of you that watch this. We will be enjoying and watching and seeing if history can be made. Going back to the standings, the West in both the American and National Leagues saw losing or almost 500 records, leading the division. In the AL West, all the teams are in contention to make the playoffs, whereas even the Colorado Rockies, who had a 11 under 500 record at the time, had a potential chance of catching and making the playoffs. On the American League, Chicago White Sox were fighting off the Cleveland Indians. They were led by an incredible performance by Frank Thomas, who, much like Bagwell, played first base and hit .353 with 38 home runs and 101 RBI. That season unfortunately ended without seeing how far he could actually go in the AL East. The Yankees also were led by a great hitting team, including Paul O'Neill at .359 and Wade Boggs at .342. Also showed one of the last chances for Don Mattingly to make the World Series and perhaps win a ring in his great career. If you look at some of the statistics that were put together before the strike happened, massive home run numbers, both in the American League and the National, led by Matt Williams, who for the Giants had hit 43 home runs and was on a pace to get either between 60 and 61 home runs that season. He possibly could have been the first person to break Roger Maris's record for home runs in a season. Also, Tony Gwynn was hitting .394. Potential chance to hit .400, something that hadn't been done since Ted Williams. So lots of great historical opportunities were lost. What we're going to do on this experiment is let the game system run, watch the highlights, keep track of which teams win, which teams lose, what statistics are placed, and enjoy a season that we never really got to see the end of. So in our next video, we will simulate the games. I'll be here to help guide you through them, and I hope you come along with us. Thanks.